What's up? This is DJ Luke, still taking a break from studio work, sitting across from Old Sac. Had to get on Loc from NCWC Ent.
Yeah, LOC, what's happening?
Get him on break time, yep. We go back a long way, back to the early court days. All the stuff with the block burners and all those projects.
Absolutely.
Johnny Armani, who couldn't make it tonight, we'll get him in studio.
Yeah,
so we'll get his knocked out, everybody else. But let's get straight into some questions that are going to establish what you've been up to lately and your views on some of the industry and other stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Seated and breeded in Sacramento, California, South Sac to be exact, 14th Avenue, man. You know what I mean? That's where we came up, from South Sac. But I've been all around, up and down, man, uptown, downtown. So, but seated and breeded South Sac.
What was like your upbringing? Were you around stuff that maybe influenced your music later in life? Were you into sports?
Was great, man.
Give a little bit about like who you were, say, as like an early teen, like growing up.
Yeah, well, in the '90s, that's my teenage years, man. It was beautiful. You know what I mean? It was a beautiful struggle, as we call it. Because growing up in the '90s, it was always something new. You know what I mean? It was inventive, pioneers, and everything was like still fresh. So it was awesome growing up in that era. But at the same time, there's different sides of the tracks. That people have different genres of music. But we gravitated more to the hip hop and the culture within that California, Northern California. There's a big difference between Southern and Northern. So, yeah.
That area you're talking about that you grew up. Who were some of the artists that are the most known? I mean, aside from yourself.
Most known in that area, we had Red Rum. He was a rapper out of Oak Park. He was a blood from Oak Park, Red Rum.
You had Lace Lino from Oak Park.
Yeah. We had Nico from 43rd. He was doing his thing at a young age, man. So shout out to Nico, holding it down. With a lot of talent. There's so much talent that comes and goes. Within those areas, and you never know who's gonna be the star. Straight up. Well, pretty much back in the days, it was the culture that we grew up in, coming up from like Too Short, 2 Live Crew, Eazy-E, NWA, from those type of eras, right? Pretty much that was like, even LL Cool J, that was something that we inspired to be like as kids, you hear the music, so you gravitate towards that. But really it was within my pops and him listening to James Brown, family, old school. Old school funk is what really inspired me. So I always had it in you. See it in you if it ain't, you can tell if they got it, if they don't. But that's what inspired me.
Well, you first mentioned 2 Live Crew, Too Short.
Absolutely.
Those were the two artists, or artist group. Anyway, the two that got me really listening to the genre.
Yeah, the misogyny raps. They got.
And then also Eazy-E, but and a little bit of like Naughty by Nature and a few others. But those first two names you mentioned. My buddy brought some cassettes that he, cassette to cassette, copied it and check this out. Okay.
Yeah, it blew your mind. It blew your mind.
I still am. I'm into everything.
Yeah, Born to Mag by Too Short. Okay, you know what I mean? You never.
I heard some rap. I knew it was there, but okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Short Dogs in the House. I wore that album. I think I broke the cassette.
Yeah, absolutely. The white tape.
Playing it so much.
Burn rubber, man. We do hip hop and R&B. Mainly we focus on the hip hop, more within the R&B mix. It's like a blend. It's a good blend. We try to make it more smoother. Not so much too hood or too soft. It has to be right in the middle, like they say, right? Right in the sweet spot.
And doing a combination, like a kind of an even combination of both, will let it appeal more to the other side of things. If someone's into just rap,
it opens doors
but
on
I can
both
kind of
sides.
dig that. And even the singing folks, you give some smooth content, and it's a great cross promotional thing.
Yeah, it's smooth, and sometimes that's what you want to hear. It depends on what the type of mood you're in or what you're feeling. It's gonna make you have that type of vibe, and we want to bring the best vibe we can bring, regardless. Today's music scene, a lot of good artists as well, compared to the different times that we have. It's all about progression, you know what I mean? So you can see rappers from back then to now, and who has the progression as, I think the talk was about Big Daddy Kane, Chocolate Thunder. Nobody even knows about Big Daddy Kane and, the rappers, Kool Herc and all them.
I just saw a thing on Facebook, a meme about all that.
Yeah, exactly. And people got to pay homage to, rappers like that, and just artists, as they say, the art factor that we have about that. You know what I mean? The art is just crafted at a certain way. But you know, it go on both sides. It's cool. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna take nothing from nobody. But either you got it or you don't. Put it like that. You're gonna last or you're not. You know, this is a big man's game. It ain't a little boy's game. Little boys come and go. You know, but grown men, they know what they want and they know what they gonna get.
So something I've been asking a lot of folks is, you've got the origins of hip hop, moving into like you had your kind of conscious stuff, and very lyrical stuff, and then you kind of moved into the melodic delivery, the melodic rap like Bone Thugs and Do or Die, and then fast forward quite a bit more, you get to mumble rap. And what are we dealing with right now? What do you think's gonna be the next sound?
No, right now is the homie rap, the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like the homeboys that we have from Northern California, right? You know what I mean? So all the homies from up north, shout out to them, because this is what we got. We've been paving the ways from back in the days, you know, from the 90s, and people know who knows. You know what I'm saying? If you know who been bumping that sound from day one. You know, we don't sound like nobody else. You go anywhere in the world, they ain't gonna sound like this. They ain't gonna have that style like us. They ain't gonna be ill like this. You know what I'm talking about? And the homies is making us look real good. So shout out to all the homies, because we're a reflection of each other out here in the music scene. And people have to understand that you got to be professional on and off the field. You can't sit there and play the game and be like this. So you know, still sharpen still, right? So the homies been still from day one. We've been sharpening each other from day one, and that's the new sound we kicking down the doors. This ain't no ABC rap. This ain't your old school taco rap. This ain't your grandma's rap. This ain't that old thing that you used to. It's that nuanced, new Northern California takeover, so they know what's up. Shout out to the homies. Upcoming projects right now, we're doing the EP with my boy Nico and a few other artists. You know, just drop something out there with some videos, you know, to give people a little taste of what's going on, and you know, show them that we got, you know, what we got now, what's new and what's more modern. You know what I mean? Get them back onto more of that musical content. So they're gonna see, you know, they're gonna see what we got going on. They're gonna tap in. You know what I mean? It's gonna speak for itself. That's what we got going on. So look for us, NCWC Ent. Check us out.
And who's been, so we've had both of y'all come in again. Johnny Armani made a reappearance last session.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Block Runners, the homies from Project. You know, definitely.
Who else has been back through? We had
my cousin X about to check. He slipped through. X about to check. And my boy Hawk and from the Machines and Ray G. Shout out to the Machines. You know, we keep it going. You know what I mean?
We're slowly getting. What we had, like 4 sessions in. However long it's been since we reached back
we've been knocking them out,
Well, we used to do them once a week, every Friday.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Lute was always like, oh, my guy's coming tonight, session. Because everyone's hilarious, fun, just good folks. Where's that Nano guy at? Is he done?
We wish him the best. Yeah, you know, I don't know. We had to put his face on a missing, you know, those milk cartons, and we never heard from the dude. You know what I mean? The number disconnected, everything. But shout out to him, man. Wherever he got going on. But you know, certain people, you know, they do their own thing. You know, it's like one day you be playing tennis. You know, the next season you playing basketball. You know what I mean? We've been playing basketball, dunking on everybody still. You know what I mean? We ain't left, man. So shout out to the homies.
It's been a great resurgence.
Yeah, no matter what. Absolutely. Coming artists, man, keep the passion. Keep doing what you do. Have your own identity, but at the same time, stay professional. Always be professional. Win or lose, man. Take those L's, take those W's as they come. Embrace all that, and you're gonna win. Get your business in order. Make sure you get a check for that, and you're gonna handle your business, man. Because you never know who's gonna be the star. So don't cut yourself short. You know what I mean? So you never know. But know your history. Do your math. You know what I mean? Do all that. Make sure it's a knowledge that you're gonna understand. It's not what you know, it's what you can learn, and that's serious. So know that.
Biology.
Freak.
Constraint.
They can't stop it.
Is that train ever going to pass by if things going a tenth of a mile an hour? Oh, he stopped.
You can jump on it.
Yeah. I thought he was still creeping along. Attitude.
Attitude, Nicki Minaj.
Meat.
What she needs.
I would have said barbecue because he said barbecue on his. Because I'm barbecue Saturday. I can't wait. Number.
14.
No. This is going on.
Oh yeah, I don't want that one, right? I don't want that question, man.
Nightmare.
On Elm Street.
Hey,
And we
good.
we don't support Freddy Cougar though. We get on him. We support Jason, Part 5. Yeah, but Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
Freddy.
One more. No matter what it is, we got to roll with what happens in 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Association.
Members only.
That was good. Okay. Where can they find all things NCWC Ent and Loc and all things? Yeah.
Hey man, we're gonna put paint where it ain't, man. Look around, check us out, NCWC Ent at IG, all around, man. Just Google us, you're gonna check us out. We don't tap in, for sure.
Be sure to visit djloot.biz, and you can go from there to the YouTube channel. You can see this and all the other episodes. I think you're episode number 42.
That's a good
42
number, man.
episodes.
Hey man, we'll take it.
Also, of course, you can find Happy Hour with DJ Loot. That's the radio show. It takes place on the station in Vallejo, Ozcat. Need to get y'all on the radio show soon. I'm booked out until August, I believe. We'll get a few of y'all, so multiple perspectives in one sit down.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, thanks for coming.
Thanks again, Luke. Appreciate it, brother.
Now what it's like, boy, tell me what does it really mean to you? I'm with my soldiers, lacing boots up in the slums, the avenue. That it's just true, what I speak, so take the time to relate. And when it's the perfection of a young kid making his way, I dealt with face slimes, cowards and shakes, the two-face, that blue base, now begging for change, hoping to get a taste of fame. Things will never change, and suckers still remain the same. Keep your ghetto blaze, and spit that flame off in their face.